So, welcome to class, everybody. It's so lovely to be back on the mat today. I appreciate you joining me, and let's begin the class. So today's going to be a bit of a combination class, a bit of everything, just to get us back into movement. Sitting in a lovely cross-legged position. Drop the shoulders down and close your eyes. And just follow your breath moving through your body. When you inhale, inhale from the base of your spine, inhaling up. And as you exhale, really exhaling, empty out your lungs and feeling that breath coming out of your body. And with every inhale, you're bringing yourself into the present moment. With every exhale, just letting go of anything that's not serving you. This is your time you have allocated for you. And let's just bring our shoulders up to our ears and roll them back. Inhaling, lifting the shoulders up, exhaling, dropping them back. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling, dropping them back. Let's change the directions of the circle. Beautiful. And let's bring the head down, just to let go of any tensions we may be holding on to in our necks. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, coming down. Inhaling, lifting up. Back to center, tiny circles, ear to shoulder. Just releasing any tight spots we may be holding on to and really moving with awareness. So really feeling what your body is trying to communicate to you today in a little half circle. Beautiful. You might hear some cracks and pops. That's okay. You might feel some tightness. And that's okay. We're just becoming aware of what our body is trying to tell us today. Bring the hands up. Arms are in line with your ears. Grab hold of those elbows. And then bring the elbows over to one side. Keeping the buttocks on the mat. And change. And one more time. And change. Keep the hands up, and then opposite hand, opposite knee. Inhale, lift up, exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. And then back up. Inhale, lift. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Beautiful. We're going to come and lie down on the mat. Lying down on the mat, and we're going to hug our knees in. Tuck your chin in slightly, drop your shoulders down. Circling the knees one way, massaging the lower back. Circling the knees the other way. Extend one leg, interlock your fingers, hug one knee into your, pulling it into your armpit almost. Rotate your foot one way. Rotate your foot the other way. And then bring the knee over your body, turn your head away. Extend the hand over your head just to deepen that stretch. And breathe, staying connected to your breath. And change sides. Extending the other leg, bending one knee in. Rotating your foot one way, rotating your foot the other way. And then bringing the knee over your body. And I love these online classes because in the winter time, we're in winter at the moment in Melbourne, you don't have to go anywhere. You just roll out your mat and you have the comfort of your home. And if you've been practicing on online classes at home, you know how convenient it is because you're not wasting time going somewhere and coming back. And we're not weather dependent as well about getting out the house. And release. And then hug your knees in one more time. Circling one way and circling the other way. And I find I save so much time by doing so. So there's pros and cons, of course. So feet hip distance apart. We're going to bring the hands up. We're going to open up our shoulders. Fingertips facing the front of the room. Inhale, reaching. Touch the fingernails behind you. Exhale, come up. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, come up. And really reach and lengthen the abdominal muscles. As you inhale, you're feeling your lungs expanding as well because we're lifting the hands up. One more time. And then bring the hands to the hips. We're going to tuck the tailbone under and roll up into a bridge. Holding it here. Equal distribution of weight on your feet, big toe, little toe, all equally distributed. And then gently rolling down. Rolling it back up. Interlock your fingers underneath. Bring the shoulder blades together. Lifting the hips up. And then gently down. And again, one more time, rolling up. This time, bring the other thumb on top. So we're balancing our left and right equally. And then gently release. And then make a little diamond shape with your hands. Place the thumbs near the belly button and the forefingers near the pubic bone. And imagine you've got a marble in that diamond. We're going to tilt the marble towards the thumbs. So we're implanting the lower back on the mat. And then we're exhaling, arching our back, creating a nice arch in our back. And again, implanting, exhaling, creating an arch. Now, in between that arch and that implant, when the marble is in the middle of the diamond, is our neutral spine. So we want to activate those lower abdominal muscles in. And then we're going to do the pelvic floor squeezes, okay? So that's the muscle we use when we go and pass urine. Imagine you're stopping your urine midstream. So those muscles are the internal muscles that hold all our organs inside our body. And as we get older, gravity can make those muscles looser, especially if you've had children. So we want to make sure that we're creating strength in that muscle. And that is a really important little set of muscles in our body, our pelvic floor muscles. So let's squeeze that pelvic floor muscle in and then gently release. Squeeze and release. And don't forget to breathe. You want to relax your buttocks and release. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it up. Pull that pelvic floor muscle up, and we're going to hold it up. Count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently relax. And I try to remember doing this pelvic floor lift every time I stop at a traffic light. So find something that triggers you. Might be every time you open the fridge, where you do a couple of pelvic floor muscle contractions, and you will see and feel your pelvic floor muscle building strength up over time. Okay? So this time we're going to bring the hands beside our hips. We're going to inhale, exhale, lift up, pull the belly button in, draw the shoulders away from your ears, and we're going to pulse. This one's called hundreds. So let's pulse. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hands behind your head, elbows back, space between your chin and your chest, and we're coming up. Now if you want to, you can lift up your feet. 90-90, holding it and releasing it. Inhale, exhale, lift and release. Keep the belly button pulled in and activated. Good. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it there, and little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hug your knees in, breathing in and breathing out. We're going to extend one leg up. And we're going to have one hand. So we're going to have the left hand up, left leg up, left hand near the hip. Right hand up, and we're going to inhale, exhale, reach and come down. Same side, reach and come down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. So the right leg comes up. The left hand comes over your head. Inhale, exhale, reaching over. For 10, 9, and if you want to bend the bottom leg, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hug your knees in. Breathing in and breathing out. Circling one way, circling the other. We're going to roll over onto our elbows. Rolling over onto our elbows, we're going to come into a plank. The feet can be hip distance apart. Pull the belly button in. Take the shoulder blades kind of like away from each other, so you're activating the core muscle as well. Holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. Breathing in and breathing out. Stretching it out into child's pose. We're going to roll over onto our side. We're going to work our buttocks. So you can lie down. Place your ear on your biceps. Bend the knee. Knee on top of the knee. Hip on top of the hip. Abs pulled in. Then all we're going to do is open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Feeling the glute contracting for 10. Abs pulled in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now lift the knee up and the heel up. 10, 9. You should be feeling it starting to work now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. 10. You're doing so well. Breathe through it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now watch this. We're going to lift up the feet, keeping the knee on the mat. Lifting up for 10. Last little bit for this side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Coming up, just take that leg in front of you. It doesn't touch your back shin, and just walk your fingers forward and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. You should have felt your glutes activated. I certainly did. Then we're going to come onto our elbows, coming into a plank. Now you have a choice, either come into a plank on your elbows or coming onto your hands. and then bringing the knee to the opposite elbow for 10, 9, 8, 7, abs pulled in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stretching out into child's pose, breathing in and breathing out. And let's roll over to the other side. Going to work the other glute muscle. So lying down on the mat, bending the knee. And knee on top of knee. So push your hip forward slightly to make that happen, and hip on top of hip. And we're opening and closing for 10, 9, and just stay with your breath, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, abs pulled in, 1, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's open it and close for 10, 9, abs pulled in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. We're nearly done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring the toes together and lift up them off the mat for 10. Last sequence. 9, 8, 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Well done. So coming into the cross-legged position, and the leg we've just worked, bring that one in front of us and walk your things forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now we're going to come and lie on our bellies. So we worked our glutes, we worked our abs, we're going to work our upper back, middle back and lower back. So lying on your belly, one hand on top of the other. Forehead face the mat. Feet hip distance apart. And what we're going to do is lift up the thighs. And drop it down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 3 more. Up and down. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. And we're going to make a little diamond shape with our hands coming forward. And we're going to inhale, lift up, squeeze, diamond shape down. Up, squeeze, diamond shape down. Up, squeeze, diamond shape down. Make sure your forehead's facing the mat. We want length from the top of the neck to the tailbone. Up, squeeze, together, down. 3 more. Up, squeeze, together, down. 1 more. Up, squeeze, together, down. Place your hands beside your hips. Turn your head to one side. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to bring the interlock our fingers behind you. Heels and toes together. Chin on the mat. We can do the upper back, middle back and lower back. Forehead on the mat. Inhale, exhale, lift. Holding it, lift the buttocks up. For 3, 2, 1. Change. And again, inhale, lift. 3, 2, 1. Change. One more time. Inhale, lift. 3, 2, 1. Change. Place the hands near the shoulders. and come into child's pose. Come into child's pose and breathe. Take a nice big lion's breath out, inhaling. Beautiful. Let's do melting heart. Hips are up, melting the heart down. Chin on the mat if you can. Inhale. And coming back onto all fours. Hands wider than the shoulders, knees hips apart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. Take your shoulder to your hip, creating a little C shape in our spine. Good, and then back to center. We're going to extend the left leg out. Pull it in for 3, 2, 1, and then bring it down. Extend. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And this time we're going to do opposite hand, opposite leg. Abs are pulled in. Breathing in, breathing out. And the next one we're going to hold it out. We're going to bend the leg, grab hold of that foot and extend. Holding it for 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. Change sides. Bend, kick, holding it for 3, 2, 1. Let's do the other side one more time. Extend, bend, grab, and your left and right might feel different, and that's perfectly okay. We're just learning how our bodies work. Bending and grabbing and kicking. And then gently release. Let's come back into child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Big inhale, big exhale. Lion's breath out. Surrendering with your breath. Coming back onto all fours. Let's realign our spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. Tuck the toes under and coming in to a gentle downward facing dog. Walking it out. Left, right, left, right. Beautiful. Bring the feet together. Bend the knees. Take the knees over to one side and the hips over to the other. And change. And then coming back into downward facing dog. Let's lift up the right leg. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Circle the knee one way. Circle the knee the other way. And then step that foot forward and drop the back knee down. And again, we're going to open up those hips. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. And then half splits. And then gently bend. And again. Use your breath. One more time. Extend. And bend. Touch down. Left hand, right hand up. And if you want to, you can bend that back leg and grab hold of that foot. And then gently release. Coming back into downward facing dog. And if you want to, you can flow it out where you come into a high plank. Tricep push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. So you've always got the options of the flow. Lifting the left leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Circling. And then circling the other way. And then step that foot to the front of the mat. Drop the black leg down. And we're circling that hip. Breathing in and breathing out. And sometimes stretching can be quite boring because we're so used to moving so fast. But sometimes that can be more challenging where we're just slowing things down and stretching it out. Frame the foot, extend. Half split. And bend. Extend. And bend. One more time. Extend. And bend. Touch down right hand. Inhale, lift up the left. Lengthen your spine. And if you choose to, you can bend the back leg. Grab hold of that foot. And turn your head to face that leg behind you. And then gently release, kicking back either into a dog or flow it out. High plank, tricep push-up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Abs are engaged. Let's just lean forward onto our hands, bend the knees, and come back into a downward facing dog. Lean forward onto your hands, bend the knees, downward facing dog. One more time, high plank, bend the knees, downward facing dog. Lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward, left foot forward. You're in a forward bend. Tucking in the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tucking the neck. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward bend. Moving with awareness, tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Right leg back. Left leg back. And you've got the choice of the dog or the flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward, coming up into a crescent lunge, holding it here, opening it up into a warrior and hold it here. Really open up your arms, really stretch them out. Beautiful. Reverse the warrior. Sink down deep with that front knee. Side angle, elbow to knee, extend. Rotate the chest to the ceiling. Touch down, left hand, right hand up. And then come to the front of the mat. Into a forward bend. And then coming back to the back of the mat. Framing the foot. Kicking back into the dog or flow it out. And breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward. Coming up. Crescent lunge. Little pinkies facing each other. Lengthening your spine. Opening it up to the warrior. And let's reverse the warrior. Palm facing up. Side angle. Elbow onto the knee. Rotate the chest up. Touch down. Right hand. Left hand up. Lengthen your spine. Coming down with your hands. Toe heel your feet together. Slightly. And then see if you can come into a squat. Coming into a squat. Beautiful squat. Opening up your hips. And then slowly coming back up. Walking your hands to the front of the mat. Kicking back into the dog or flow it out. And then just gently bend your knees and let's come into a child's pose. Coming into child's pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. And let's slowly come back up onto standing. So we're going to stretch out our waist. So standing nice and tall, bring the hands up. Grab hold of your right wrist, bring your right foot over your left. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, pushing the hips away from your arms, creating a banana shape. And then gently release. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, release. Beautiful. Now, have your feet hip distance apart. I want us to try the pelvic floor squeezes standing up. I want you to feel the difference between standing up and lying down, okay? So feet are hip distance apart. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Let's take a nice big cleansing lion's breath. And again. And again. Now pull that pelvic floor muscle up and release. Pull it up and release. Let's do 10. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now hold this one up. Hold it up for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Pull it up. 4. 3. Breathe. 2. 1. Gently release. Now you can feel the difference between standing up and us when we're lying it down. So you're going to do one more standing. We're going to go into the tree. So find one point of focus in front of you. We're going to lean over onto your left leg. Pick up the right and place it to the inside of your left thigh. Abs are pulled in, hands to prayer. And then if that's comfortable, bring the hands up. Arms in line with your ears. And open up the tree. And then gently back. Take a breath. Find your one point in focus in front of you. Pull the belly button in. Lean over onto your right. Pick up your left. Hands in prayer. And up. Open up the branches of the tree. Bring the hands together. And back to prayer. And bring it back down. Coming, sitting. Sitting cross-legged. So the heel doesn't touch the shin. We're walking our fingers forward. Well done, everybody. Beautiful focus today. Thanks for just turning up on the mat. And I think that's probably one of the hardest things to do, is make that commitment and show up. And sometimes we spend so much energy thinking about, I'm going to go and do it, I'm going to go and do it. And I find if I lay my mat out ready for action, because I've made my commitment the night before, I usually stick to it without thinking too much, because it's what I've decided I wanted to do to nurture myself. And I always feel better for it, not just by moving, but also staying committed to my self-care and my decision making. And then gently release. So have your legs nice and long. Inhale, look up. Bring your hands up. Reach up a little bit more, and then exhale. Bring your hands to your toes. I'm going to bend my knees today. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then gently release. Bring one leg out, one leg into the inside groin. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rotate, coming down. Relaxing your shoulders down. And change sides. Reaching up with your hands, rotating, coming down. Toes pointing up. And then back to center. Bring the soles of your feet together for me. Interlock the fingers, and then it's just a butterfly, the inside thighs. Just open the groin. Butterfly, butterfly. If you've got any special requests, make sure you pop it into the comments, and I can plan the week according to your needs. And then gently release. So sitting in a comfortable position, sitting nice and tall, let's just roll those shoulders back. And then roll your shoulders forward. Beautiful. And let's take our gaze down and inhale and exhale. Relax your shoulders and inhale. Back to the center. Turn your head to the right. Turn your head to the left. Turn your head to the right. To the left. Ear to shoulder. And change. And again. And again. And little half circles. Half circles. And then little half circles upwards. Then we're going to come and lie down on the mat. Lying down on the mat. And we're going to complete the class exactly the same way as we started, by bending one knee, hugging the in to our armpit, rotating the foot one way, rotating the foot the other way. Bring the knee over your body. Turn your head away. Extend the arm up. Feel the shoulder opening up, the lower back getting stretched, the hips, the chest, and then change sides. Bend in the knee, pulling in, rotating your foot one way, and rotating your foot the other way. Bring your knee over your body, lifting that hand up. And one last final big hug for yourself. Rotating, massaging your lower back. And if there's any last minute stretch you would like to do, please do so. We're going to go into our relaxation meditation. So sitting, lying in a comfortable position, whatever's comfortable for you. Take a nice big exhale. Exhaling for the count of 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for the count of 3, 2, 1. And just be really mindful of your breath, following your breath moving through your body. All you got to do is think of your breath. As you're exhaling, you're just letting go any last minute things you need to let go of. As you inhale, congratulate yourself for showing up on the mat for you today. You made all the necessary arrangements to be here and to show up for yourself. So just acknowledge that accomplishment. Sometimes it's not always easy to show up. And take your breath, take your attention to your toes. You're relaxing your toes, you're relaxing your toes. Excuse me. Relax your ankles, relax your ankles. You're relaxing your calves, you're relaxing your calves. You're relaxing your shins, you're relaxing your shins. Relax your knees, relax your knees. You're relaxing your thighs, you're relaxing your thighs. Take a big breath into your hips, relax your hips, relax your hips. Take a big breath into your belly, relax your belly, relax your belly. Take a big breath into your lower back, you're relaxing your lower back, you're relaxing your lower back. Take a big breath into your chest, relax your chest, relax your chest. Your upper back's relaxed, your upper back's relaxed. Relax all the fingers on your left hand, you're relaxing all the fingers on your right hand. Your forearms are relaxed, your forearms are relaxed. Relax your shoulders, relax your shoulders. The back of your neck's relaxed, the back of your neck's relaxed. Relax your jaw, your tongue, your lips, all relaxed. Cheek muscles relaxed, forehead relaxed. Your whole body is nice and relaxed. You're just following your breath, moving through your body. Nothing else to think about but your breath. And then just slowly take a couple of deep breaths. Wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, turning your head left to right. And while you're lying here, think of 3 things that you are grateful for today. 3 things that happened today that made you smile. 3 things that you're grateful for having in your life. Inhale each one of those things into your body. Exhale gratitude out into the universe. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. And then just slowly, whenever you're ready, you can slowly bend your knees and roll over to one side. And stay here for as long as you need today. This is your time you've created. I thank you for your time, allowing me into your space. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks so much.